Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your punk ass up. Crust out your eyes.
She's here. A lot of people know her from that Wale single, the original version of Bad.
Yep.
Before Rihanna just came and jumped all over it. Oh, man. People know her from The Cloud, which is a song she did. You did that with Wale how long ago?
Yeah, I wrote that song when I was 15.
15 years old.
Yeah, I was 15 when I wrote The Cloud. It was actually called Weekend at the time because I was like, at the end I said we do the damn thing all weekend.
Yeah.
And the first time I got in the studio with Wale, I played it for him on my guitar. He was like, "That's dope."
Yeah.
And he put his verses on there. And he put it on the More About Nothing mixtape.
And you were only 15. Tiara Thomas is here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Tiara Thomas.
Poppin'.
And you was only 15.
I was only 15 when I wrote this song. When I played it for Wale, I was a sophomore. I think I was a sophomore in college.
Well, now, how did you learn how to write and structure songs at such a young age?
Well, I taught myself to play guitar. I used to want a drum set really bad, and my dad was like, "You're not getting a drum set." So I was like, "Okay, well, how about a guitar?" So he bought me a guitar like the next day, and I started teaching myself how to play. I was really super influenced by Lauryn Hill at the time.
Yeah.
Still, she's one of my favorite artists
That's a great
ever.
influence to have, though. I mean, except for the jail part. You don't want to do that. All right? You don't want to follow her footsteps in that. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tiara.
Lauryn Hill, all those girls from the 90s were amazing. And so I really started getting into songwriting and playing guitar maybe around middle school and high school and then college. That's when I really discovered what I want to do in my creative parts. It's been a cool journey.
And then I like to hear how people are discovered. Were you discovered in a club, or how were you discovered?
Well, funny story. So I told my parents at sophomore year in college, I was like, I'm gonna go on spring break, and my dad was like, "Go on spring break with what money?" I was like, "Oh, I got $80." And he was like $80. So my parents ended up giving me money so I could go to Atlanta with one of my friends. And I was underage at the time. I think I was 20. We got in the club. I got in the club with a fake ID, a girl named Leah White. Shout out Leah White.
Whoever that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was light-skinned. First of all, she was light-skinned. And she was like 125 and like super tall. But I got in with her ID. And my friend was like, "Yo, Wale's over there. You should go ask him for a picture." And so I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went and asked him for a picture. And he starts talking to me and he's like, "Yo, what do you do?" And I said, "I sing, rap, and play guitar." And he was like, "Well, you should send me some of your music." And I sent some to his YouTube.
Yeah.
Or I sent some of my YouTube videos that I already posted online. I sent them to him, and 3 months later, he hit me up and he flew me out to.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it actually worked.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a pickup line or nothing. No.
No,
Wow.
It worked out well. And then I went out to New York, and I was in the studio with him, and I played him The Cloud, and he liked it, so he put his verses on there, and then he put it on his More About Nothing mixtape.
Wow, that was a great mixtape he put together
Yeah.
too.
Definitely. Now, what's his vibe like in the studio? Because Wale, he always says he feels misunderstood, that people think he's an asshole and whatnot. But you got to actually work with him and interact firsthand. So,
Right. So what was the question? What's his vibe like in the studio?
He says
just
he's a self-admitted asshole. He said that like on this station.
I think all artists are assholes.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't give me asshole vibe.
I can be an asshole.
You got vision. Can she be an asshole?
He doesn't want to be mean. He's probably looking like, she can be a little bitch.
So what was it like as with working with Wale?
It was great working with Wale. He's super talented. He's really creative. So it was awesome.
Did he talk to himself while he worked with you? Because he talks to himself a lot around me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember that. I talk to myself too. Like when I'm in the bathroom, I'll notice myself having full-fledged conversations with myself. I'm like, dang it.
I do it too.
Yeah, I'm like caught up having conversations with myself, and I'm like, dang, man.
Wow. So we getting to know Tiara Thomas right now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. She got multiple personalities. All right. Now you got the EP Dear Sally Mae.
Yes, Dear Sally Mae. I just wrapped up my EP. It's called Dear Sally Mae, and it's coming later on this quarter. We're just putting final touches and stuff on it. So I'm excited. I'm really excited because I don't think people really know who I am as an artist yet.
Yeah.
You either saw my YouTube videos or you from when I was in college, or you heard Bad.
Yeah.
And there's definitely more elements to me in my music. I'm really versatile with my music, and I'm just excited for people to be able to see that side.
You know, it's interesting because your version of Bad is just as good as the Rihanna version of Bad. I mean, and it's obvious that the only reason why Rihanna was put on it, she's a talented girl, not to take away from her, but it's the branding, the name
she's
power.
Popping.
Yeah, and I get it. You get it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
right?
of
You know,
course.
I remember the same thing happened when
Jill Scott,
and Erykah Badu with Baby I Got You. But,
Yeah.
Fortunately for Jill, because her talent came out, it's enough space for them to, exist in the same space. And I even saw them get on stage and perform together. That particular song. Would you love to do that with Rihanna? Perhaps come on stage if they perform Bad and the two of you got a chance to do
That would
together?
be dope. I would be down with that. I would be super down with that. I like the remix. I'm a fan of the remix.
Yeah.
And I also think it's super incredible that a song that I wrote in my dorm in college, just sitting down with my guitar, now Rihanna's singing the lyrics.
That's ill.
Yeah, that's crazy. The song just for real just blew up. Sometimes I hear the song on the radio. Me and my friend that produced the song, Kelson, back at home, when I was in Indianapolis, we were rolling around in the car smoking, and Bad came on the radio, and we just started laughing.
Wow.
Because it's funny. It's a funny story. It's funny how it happened. After we recorded this song, we sat in the room and probably listened to it like 30 times.
Wow.
And we were like, yo, this song is a problem. And here we go, 10 months later, then it's on Wale's mixtape, and then it blows up.
Yeah,
So
it's one of the biggest songs on radio.
Yeah.
You wrote it, which means you get the publishing too, right?
for sure.
There it is. Get your money, girl.
It's Sway in the morning, only
On Shea 45.